12 years ago, die-hard Newcastle fan Jed Greby found his Saturday afternoons at St James's Park ruined by the racist chanting he heard in the terraces. Sickened by the abuse, Jed decided to take a stand, and after some words of encouragement and a £50 cheque from the then Newcastle goalkeeper Shaka Hislop, Show Racism the Red Card was born. We're here at Emirates Stadium for their first event of 2009, and we're joined by an all-star cast of Arsenal midfielders past and present. Frenchman Abou Diarby, Arsenal legend Paul Davis and the Gunners' first ever black player Brendon Batson are here to take questions from over 100 local school children. The event began with a 20-minute film featuring global football stars such as Samuel Eto'o, Rio Ferdinand and Thierry Henry. The film discussed the players' experiences of racism within the game and what steps they took to combat that. The panel of guests were formally introduced onto the stage, and Paul Davis was inducted into the Show Racism the Red Card Hall of Fame for his years of campaigning and continued support for the project. Last to take to the stage was Arsenal favourite Abou Diarby, who perhaps unsurprisingly received the biggest cheer of the event.
Yeah, I'm very proud to be involved in this project because I think nowadays is a big fight, for everyone to fight against racism. I think it's got a big impact because when you lead a campaign about racism and you speak about the young people, they're gonna grow up with this mentality, and they're gonna teach other people in the future. And I think it's very important to keep going and fight all the time, because our target today is to live together. I think
it's been a wonderful day. I think what Show Racism the Red Card has done over the last since 1983, I think has been a tremendous achievement. Because looking back when we came through, when I say we, I'm talking about the players of my era into football, and the abuse that we took at that time to where we are now. No one can say there's not been a phenomenal improvement on it all from the terraces. It's such a big thing, I think, for everybody to get involved in, and we can all be a part of it. So, and we all have a responsibility to be a part of it.
As Arsenal's first ever black player, Brendon Batson has been actively involved in campaigning for racial equality in football for over 20 years.
Well, I mean, I was part of the process. Everybody's had a part to play. When you see the way the team is now, I mean, I was part at the very start of it, and I don't think too much about that. I mean, it was just an accident of birth, if you know what I mean. But I think just in general, when I look and I see the way the teams are now, it's no more that you feel isolated. I think players of my era, it's to their great credit that with all the things that were going on at that time, players kept coming forward in ever increasing numbers, and that's why we've got such a multiracial, multinational football industry here, which is watched so widely across the world.
So there's still some juice over here on the table, so feel free to go and get it.
should come and create a unit against racism and fight the racism.
And let's